And recording again. Welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. This is Stellaris. We are playing with the Star Trek New Horizons mod. We are swimming along fine, have this weird cylindrical object that I can't remember from any of the movies or episodes, so it's probably from the original series and I'm just drawing a blank. Or it's from the animated series and there's no way I would know about it. Sending in a science ship because the game asked us to investigate it with the science ship, but there's no actual situation log, which to me means we should probably send in the fleets, because Stellaris, more often than not, the way you interact with new things is by shooting it. It wouldn't be unprecedented for that to be the case here.
Survey complete. Colony established.
Alright, there is the colony we want to keep. That is, or was, Malona, right? Yep. Step one is just going to be clearing out all this garbage, mountain ranges, jungles, volcanoes. Get it out of here. Instead, we have another unknown probe. Oh, no, same unknown probe. We'll take a look at this in just a second. That's correct. Good. That's correct. Good. This is correct, but weird. Rising nitrate. Ah. You want me to have one of these. You got it. Pop down. Pop down. I'm looking at the unknown probe's picture. It kind of... Is this Voyager? This isn't Voyager. This isn't the Voyager probe, is it? I've seen that once. That was only worth watching once. The USS Cortez has entered the 61 Ursa Majoris Prime system. Its sensors confirming that the profile of the probe that the local monitoring stations have recorded, the vessel appears almost completely inactive. Open hailing frequencies, don't shoot at it. As the USS Cortez hail is transmitted, the probe appears to be spring to life. A signal is returned from the vessel of immense power. Initially, the USS Cortez's computers are unable to translate the transmission until the ship's biologist is able to identify the composition of the message as bearing a striking similarity to the sound patterns used. This is the whale one! Oh, sound patterns used as a number of now extinct species of Earth whales. No matter. No wonder I don't remember this. This is not a good movie. We've got to go back in time to save the whales to go talk to the fucking space probe. Now, if we had Xindi Aquatics in our empire, if the Xindi had ever spawned and we had integrated them, which was a high priority of mine, we would have Xindi Aquatics. And Xindi Aquatics, if they were leading this fleet or in our empire at all, could understand the unknown probe. But RNGesus fucked us out of that one, so, alright. Initially, the biologist is able to identify the composition of the message bearing a striking similarity to sound patterns used by a number of now extinct species of Earth whales. The strength of the signal register is almost off the scale, with the tactical department concerned about the potential capabilities of the probe should it prove hostile. Match the whale species against our databanks. The databank is able to now match the signal to the song of the humpback whales now extinct on Earth for centuries. What connection the alien probe has with the humpbacks is impossible to tell, as the universal translator proves unable to interpret the song. That's not the end, is it? Right? I'm gonna be displeased if that's the end. Well... Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It probably isn't. It'll probably just take some more time. Gotta go back to San Francisco. Save the whales. San Francisco in the 90s. Was that in the 90s? Was that earlier? Maybe it was set in the 70s or 80s. I honestly can't remember. It was not one of my favorite Star Trek movies. It was an original series movie. I cannot remember what it was called for the life of me. But I mean, essentially the plot is we have to go back in time to save the whales, because space whales are the only thing that can talk to this thing. And, you know, despite the fact that it's far enough in the future that you have universal translators that can translate what, say, Xindi Aquatics are saying, and should be able to translate what this thing trying to talk at whales is saying, apparently we can't do that, so we have to go get whales in the past. Alright, Imperial Decree. Get criminology theories is interesting. Naval capacity expansion is cool, but we don't really need it. Clinical complex doesn't do much for us. Battlefleet bridge. Do any of these seem good? That seems pretty dope, but we're not using that because we don't have the right kind of thing. Let's go Rehabilitation Re-Education Center. I'm not going to build these, but it's going to contribute to the Law & Order series, which I am interested in furthering. We don't need these farms, but this food output is already absurdly high. Making it go higher is gratuitous, but making it grow higher might mean that for some of these self-sustaining planets, we can replace one or more of the food production facilities with something that produces, say, science, or something more interesting even. We're just gonna sit around Ursa Majoris. Oh, is it moving? It is! I think it's going to head towards Earth, or is it just gonna go towards the nearest colonized planet? Oh, it's taking its sweet time regardless. I do have our fleets inbound. I think that's what I just heard, no? Yeah, there they are. So these are inbound on an intercept course. They're just going to keep pace with it. If it goes aggro, it'll die very quickly. If it doesn't, great. But, oh, there's no telling. Yeah, I could build stuff here. I'm not going to. Go ahead, upgrade these. Upgrade nothing here. All right. How's this war going? Oh, well, the House of Moog and House of... The two houses that broke off are now gone. So the Klingons are at least capable of dealing with civil wars now, but the House of Ostel... Well, they've been independent for so long that... doesn't look like they're gonna be reintegrated anytime soon. It's kind of a pity. I was hoping that the Klingons would get big. Instead, we have the Sulban, who are just kind of blocking us over here, but the only ones I'm really concerned about are the Borg and the Dominion. The Dominion I'm only concerned about because their ships are pretty interesting and their ability to land on planets is absurd, because the Jem'Hadar are crazy, and the Borg are, you know, they're the Borg. I don't think you need an explanation for why I'm anxious about that.
Construction complete.
You are done with the Sol system.
Construction complete.
Are you all done building here? Oh, build something there. You're there, you might as well. You are all wrapped up here. We don't have any more border systems for you to take over. Right? Nothing in here, nothing down here, and nothing in here. Cool. Yeah, so let's move you up north. Delightful. Lots of science ships going in to get upgraded or doing their own thing. That's totally okay. I'm not loving just following this probe as it slowly moves. It is kind of cool to see us in in formation with the probe. I wasn't expecting that. That's kind of nice. It's a little silly looking, but that's okay. Out and in focus. we can almost afford a third fleet of a similar size as our first two. And I'm still really phoning it in terms of processing our dilithium. I'm only processing 40% of our 10 raw dilithium. We're only going to be getting more dilithium as we expand and incorporate more people. So that should be something I consider focusing on in the future.
Construction complete.
I mean, I'm certainly not half-assing it. On some planets like this, I'm definitely making use of it, but we do get a lot of dilithium. It is so weird that we made the Nausicaans coalition builders.
Construction complete.
It feels wrong, in a way. What have I done to you,
Complete.
slaving despots? Man, you're going to win, but it's gonna be slow.
Construction complete.
I wonder if they're...
Technology.
This war description isn't super... the Talaxians are ruled over by a Kazon. Interesting. It's a pity I can't tell what exactly that war is over. Ooh, okay, you know, this is cool and all. Hydroponic farm, agricultural center, yeah, even more food. Tempting. Not that tempting, but tempting. Leader lifespan, very cool. Tempting, this, potentially cool. Civic slot, though. Yeah, advanced governmental
Ships
theory.
upgraded.
Through elegantly crafted computer networks and advanced understanding of sapient behavior, we can optimize our institutions to maximize efficiency while minimizing corruption. And getting us a new civic. It's gonna cost 250 influence, I better hold out. Beacon of Liberty is tempting. Cutthroat politics, efficient bureaucracy, free haven, functional argument. Yeah, I really don't know which one I'm going to want. What was that sound? That sounded undesirable. How we doing, Nausicaans? We're at 83%. If I use medium intensity negotiations, that should increase it enough that the next time we see this, they will be integrated. Now we got another almost 2 years, year and a half, until we get that civic slot. But I do want to look at our options. So right now we get monthly unity, consumer good cost reduction, survey speed increased, anomaly discovery chance increased, pretty good. What we are eligible for, Shadow Council, nah. Police state, nah. Parliamentary system, actually parliamentary system could be very good. Faction influence gain is pretty significant. Yeah, I'm doing that. More influence will help speed things up a ton.
Construction complete.
Yeah, no contest. That's definitely what I'm going for. I thought it'd be trickier to figure out what exactly I wanted, but nope. No, that's it. That's the one. A bold new era. Advances in material sciences, coupled with the maturation of Starfleet's exploration mission, have resulted in a new generation of starship designs. Sharp lines have been replaced with graceful curves, while space for families and civilian activities has grown substantially. While the United Federation of Planets has not left its defensive technologies behind, the presence of a United Federation of Planets starship is considered a blessing to the majority of its neighbors. The test platform for these new designs, the patrol frigate USS Buran, is now released for standard duties alongside her commanding officer, Commander Sathwick. We get heavy escort blueprints. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, give me those heavy escorts. So this one I'm not crazy about, but this looks so silly. I am very, very, very excited about switching this out for the Defiant. Yeah, this is nice and all. Pergame reactor. Oh wow, you actually got a trans-warp drive, so this was somewhat intelligently designed. Not bad. Why don't we make the Buran, the core of the third fleet? That seems worthwhile to me. Now, this is technically a cruiser class Constitution. Really? You're not a Constitution class cruiser. You're a Constitution class cruiser. What? What? Oh, I guess you are. Huh. Well, I might have to let you go then, because I thought it was actually a heavy, escort.
Complete.
Oh, dang. Yeah, just return there. We'll talk about it. Think about it. In the meanwhile, we're gonna get better phasers, better stealth thrusters. Even if we stick with destroyers, which I'm hoping that we don't do, we'll be able to make them better. Shuttlecraft phasers are... They don't make up a huge part of our DPS, but they're still nice. Alright, we've got Koi. I am all about going in and getting Grabber. I know I was talking about saving our influence, but this is a size 25 planet. This is worth it. Energy storage capacity, yeah, we could go for it, but no. There's no real point to going for it. We don't need more energy. Tractor beam, phaser, this. This will increase tile physics output by 15%. That's pretty significant when you're talking in the big numbers that we are. Random, you are done. Well, I guess you're waiting until we can move on Omicron Theta. Spare. Paragravitic drive. Tempting. Sounds cool. Anti-gravity assisted impulse technology conceived near the start of a cold impulse engine program, quickly dismissed and forgotten due to concerns over detectability of gravimetric distortions or technical ability to control them. So, sounds good. Sounds very good, but I'm still gonna go for heavy escorts because I'm very excited about getting a Defiant class ship. Better yet, a fleet of Defiant class ships. An insult from the Antican Pax. What a meek and deplorable little nation the United Federation of Planets is. Little. Little. Yeah, you're right. We're the little ones here.
Construction complete.
Cool. Federal unity, so this should... Currently we're seeing an almost even 2,000 unity per month. Should increase that to 2,166. Wow, yeah. Not, a small gain. Not big as I wanted, but not bad. So do we wrap up? Which one of these do we wrap up next? Probably Discovery. That research speed bonus will help offset how big we are and slowed our technology is because of that. We also get xenobiology labs for science vessels, which seems cool. Research points for surveying planets. We're going to be doing that for quite some time, so that's good. And survey speed increase. Science ship combat evasion means we don't have to keep rebuilding new science ships every so often, so it seems wise. Oh, the Shenzhou.
Construction complete.
You don't look like the Shenzhou, do you? It would be very cool if you did, but you won't. You're just gonna look like another science ship. Yeah, that's okay. Cute, but you're no Shenzhou. Talaxians are having a bad time. Talax, their homeworld, is the only thing left over. Oh, and that's held by the Borg. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. That's real rough. Changelings to the left of me, Borg to the right. Bad time, man. Meanwhile, where are our fleets? Yep, they're in Epsilon Eridani, slowly working their way toward Earth. I think once this alien vessel gets to Earth, we'll probably have an event stylized around it, but it's taking its sweet time. I am going to get rid of this fleet. I'll hang on to the Admiral and assign them to one of the heavy escorts we make if they turn out to be worthwhile, but nah. I like our destroyers a lot more than I like our cruisers.
Construction complete.
Hell yeah. Grabber. This will take a hell of a long time to colonize. Alright. Sort by species. These are my species. Yep. Small to big. Find me somebody who likes... Ooh, nope, just the Tellarites like Savannah. Okay, well, easy enough. Colonize. Do I have Tellarites here? Come on, I gotta have Tellarites. Gotta have them somewhere. Tellarites. Alright, just go to the nearest Savannah planet. There you go. There's their Tellarites. I kind of want to just pop it down right here. But would landing give me a second planetary? Well, only one way to find out. We'll put one there. See what happens. They're going to be building that. Good man. You're going to do that. Cool. Is it going to take a very, very long time for the colony ship to get out there? Oh no, Alex, did you... You didn't upgrade these. You never upgraded these. Foolish. That is a mistake. Okay. Well, now they have experimental transport drive. If they didn't before, they certainly do now. Our destroyers can move up to a new stealth thruster that moves almost twice as fast. Better chance of evasion. Pretty good. Nope. Keep that. The rest of this is fine. New phaser turrets. Wait, are we still researching new phaser turrets? No. Maybe they're just small enough class that they can't include up-to-date phaser turrets, I should say. That's a shame. Inertial dampers are the best we can get. Bulkheads are fine. All the rest of this is looking good. Alright, Intrepid class is now ready for upgrades. But they're on escort duty right now. They're on very important escort. I don't trust this random event duty right now. If this probe turns out to be so strong that two fleets of 17k strength can't take it on, well, you know, that's par for the course, I guess, but I hope it isn't. I hope it's not that bad. I'm curious why the Dominion didn't colonize down this way. Also, why they weren't more aggressive earlier on. Well, no, that's pretty clear. The AI as a whole aren't more aggressive earlier on because even low, very, very low level star bases have a fleet strength of 3k, if not more, 3,000, and that's, you know, that's intimidating. Especially when you have tiny baby fleets that can't take this. This is gonna take...
Upgraded.
Holy shit. I didn't look at how long the construction time was for these until just now.
War has broken out.
That is a long time to build these level 4 star bases, which I guess are probably the last tier. The Karaman have declared war on the Dominion because the Dominion were presumably so weakened. Invasion of Founders Planet. Between the Wadi Emirates, the Dozi Confederacy, the Angrathi Commonwealth, and Kareman Foundation against the Dominion. Wow. I mean, this Federation's pretty big. And the Dominion's already preoccupied over here. Okay. Gonna live in a Dominionless world. Well, Dominionless world is not bad for me because I think we can join and integrate this Federation if it continues to do well. I don't know. No problem here. Alright, we're in Sirius. Are we going to Sol next? Where are we going? We traveled, we departed after it and still got there before it. God, it's good to have transwarp drive. Can just fly in circles around this stuff. Yep, moving to the Sol system. Yep, I'm sure it's moving to Earth, and we're gonna have to go through the whole rigmarole of dealing with it. Neo-Transcendentalists are down to 77. Good. Integrate. I'm sure that'll be fine. I haven't taken a look at one of these big star bases in a while. I'm sure the model changes over time. Nope. Model stays just about the same. Well, to be fair, it's a lot of work just to create these models as is. Especially with this hollowed out section. That's really cool they included that. That's really cool. No.
Technology discovered.
More civic slots? Hell yeah, let's use that immediately. Another core sector system. This is nice, but isn't this a repeatable technology after a while? Yeah, I don't want to start going down repeatable techs. Let's just go for the cheapest one, clinical complex. Holographic Museum of Heritage. No, let's do that. That will increase our society output a little bit, but more importantly, it'll increase our unity output, which I'm much more hype about. Reform government, and I was talking about parliamentary system. The parliamentary system in this society encourages a free, lively debate. Currying favor with one of the dominant political factions can prove to be quite advantageous. This will increase faction influence gain by 25%. So right now we are getting 8.15% per month. We do this, reform, we're now getting 8.81%, or 8.81, not percent, per month. I know 0.65 influence per month doesn't sound all that exciting, especially at a cost of $250. It'll take, a good while to pay itself off, but it will pay itself off eventually. Hell yeah. It's very nice to see. Drones are people. Drones are people too. We must do everything. Attempting to disassimilate rather than deactivate. Oh. Yeah, I'll change that law. Drone. Deassimilation policy. Yeah, deassimilation. Okay, easy. You will be a tiny bit happier with me now.
Ships
Good.
upgraded.
Good. Why only 73%? Just, I'm not doing as much for you, I guess. Alright, whatever. Alright, so the Venture and Adriatic have just upgraded in the Sol system. Gonna move them forward, because there should be lots of work to do up here. Even if I can't quite figure out what exactly it is, I'm sure it's up there. There's also a little bit to do over here, but
Ships upgraded.
not as much. We have this to expand into, and it's shrinking pretty rapidly. But up here, we have this and this to expand into. So a lot more opportunity for these construction ships in the core than in the rim.
Construction.
Alright, cool. You're done. Move on to Dillman. And really, at this point, my emphasis is just on harassing the Tholians, I guess. Can I make you my rival? I can't. You're too tiny. Pathetic.
Ships upgraded.
Another construction ship done. Let's send you out to Packhurst. Maybe you can help out here a little bit, because I am in the Volga. I guess the Volga goes up here. I'm sending a lot of things up to the core, and it would be prudent to keep a couple around down here. Though, truthfully, it's probably better just to build them locally if I can, from like Sevilla, Keating, or whatever down here, rather than moving them back and forth. They take so long to move that I could build 10 of them by the time they get to where they're going. Yeah, that's a weird thought. Now, in reality, FTL travel would be like that. Even if you can travel very quickly, it's probably better just to build whatever you need locally rather than sending somebody from 5 light years away to come deal with it. You want to be able to do everything on your own. So, if you need something built, you do it in situ, in sight. These are really cool. But let's go for something cheaper. Yeah, optimal tactical bridge layout. Central tactical station. Review Nausicaan tribe ascension. They're at 105%. Welcome aboard. Fuck yeah. Now the game's gonna panic a little bit. Due to their advances in technology, Nausicaans are now a member world on the United Federation of Planets. Hell yeah. Sponsor their settlement on a colony world. And pause it. Faction founded, the Black Company. Now, pause. There we go. Now, the Black Company was founded because they still have militarists. It's really funny. It's being led by Binars. Now, we just had all this open up. And remember how I was just talking about I should just build stuff inside rather than... I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to build stuff here rather than build them elsewhere. And no. What is this? Science vessel? Yeah, disband this. Did that build instantly? Holy shit, these build instantly. Wow. Well, that's neat. Not really sure how I feel about that. We have not too many star bases. Really? Huh. Okay, but we have 4 too many planets. Let's take a look at these planets. AI, what the fuck are you doing? You didn't build anything here. Not a single fucking thing. What? Why? Well, I just figured we'd fill the planet with people before actually putting them to work. Does that not make sense? No, that does not make sense. So some of them are going to be unemployed. I'm going to leave them unemployed because that's where we are going to put our Unity producing structures once the planet upgrades. So that's Alpha Phrenakis, Gamma Leporis. Oh, we have Larillians as well. Larillians are traditional. They have increased Unity output. Interesting. They're untrustworthy, right? Catatonia? The species does not handle the rigors of space travel well, can enter a catatonic state in order to survive the ordeal. While dangerous, it reduces the overall support required. Pretty significantly, too. Alright. Huh. Interesting. Oh, this was a low-tech planet that the Nausicaans invaded. I'm seeing that now. Interesting. Well, in a weird turn of events, this is your Liberation Day, my dudes. You're welcome? I might add this to a unique sector so I can more easily come back and double check the progress of these. Or I might just throw it into the big sector so that it gets upgraded nice and quickly. It's probably smarter to make its own little sector so I can not have to trust the AI here. Let's add 80 Leonis Prime to it. Close this. Is that it? Where are these other 2 worlds? Yeah, I know I'm above the limit, but where? Is it... I had this. No, this is colonized. No, this is What am I not seeing here? Oh, this. Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, this is not mine. I do not want to keep my hands on this, so this is going to be its own tiny little sector. Do you eat? There's very little food production on any of the Nausicaan planets. Nausicans are strong, resilient, so they make great armies. Very strong, very good defensive armies particularly, but they're greedy and repugnant, so not the most popular, folks. Okay, well, that it's its own little sector right there. Where's the last one? Where is it, game? I see you being mad at me for it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's Kittimer! Oh, of course. Let's just downgrade these. I'll manually choose a couple to upgrade over here, but I don't... Yeah, I don't want to be too constrained in what my choices are. That's correct. That's correct. Build me a biolab. Build me another biolab. And another. And another. And one more. Yes, good. And another. Alright. Here I'm going to build a dilithium refinery. We have dilithium on the planet. Might as well refine it there. I'm already doing a bad job at refining all the dilithium we're pulling in because I favored Unity production over it. Just nip that in the bud here. This is going to be our 10th sector. Jesus Christ. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. But just... This is all the same sector now. Yeah, good. It's ugly as hell, but whatever. That's dealt with. Sectors are better off. Okay. So a couple things are going on. We have more than 200 fleet capacity, which means I can create a third fleet. However, we're not done researching heavy escorts, so I don't want to make our heavy escort fleet yet, because I can't. All of these should automatically get traffic control. That's how this works, right? It isn't. It may... No! It may not automatically upgrade things. Okay, just for context. This, because I built it, has one. This we inherited. Does it have one? Well, okay. How about this? Alright. If I give it till the end of the month, will these automatically build them? That's Starbase 69. Okay. Joret? Are you being good to me? Not looking like you're being good to me. Looks like you're gonna hurt me. Game, please. No. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. God damn it. It's everyone's favorite game. Going and building so many traffic control centers. Okay. This is not mine. Is this mine? No. This was already mine. Damn shame. Damn shame. Just losing my mind. All told, I think that focus, or that tradition, was worth taking just for the amount of time it has saved me. It doesn't mean that every system is going to retroactively get upgraded if I inherit it from someone else, but it does mean that every system we build, I don't have to pop in there, pause the game, and build one in there. That makes it worthwhile. And all the ones we had, if I had missed a couple, we'll have that. It is cool that now that we have the tradition, it still says systems that do not have a traffic control center on them, which is very helpful. It's not exactly the way I would prefer it to work, Could be worse. Now, I think, because I'm looking around, I think I'm gonna want one here, just because this is isolated, and maybe one in Kittimer. One around one of these planets wouldn't be bad either. Joret 5. Yeah, let's put in orbit of Joret, because this is a sexy size 25 planet that I'm gonna want under direct control. And size 20. Yeah, let's upgrade Beta Theodore as well. That'll get us 35, 36. Now, it doesn't really matter what size of a planet it's over, but I'm going to hopefully be manually controlling that system, and functionally it shouldn't make a difference, but it feels better to me. That's a poor justification, but, well, that's what I'm doing. Unroth is done. Oh my god. Well, at least in a year, in-game year, all these traffic control centers will be done, and I can take a second look at our tradition to see if I missed any. If I did, it's pretty easy to come back around. Oh my god, we can research the malleable Galuntha. This is sat unresearched for so long. Hold on, track all on map. Yeah, okay, I can research that one. Wow, I can research a lot of these I missed before. And track this on map. Go to. Yeah, I mean, this is so far away. So, it's just the two in the Cardassian Union I can't do right now, but... Alright, yeah, I'm feeling kind of hopeful, actually. You're gonna upgrade in Sol. Yeah, okay, all these science ships are going back to Earth to upgrade. Once they do that, we can... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to click. We can send them off to research all these tiny little easy missions. And then they can go back to auto-exploring the universe. But it will make me very happy to start clearing out this quest log that we've been sitting on since the beginning of the game. Traffic control. I think that's everything we just picked up from them. I believe. I'm not 100% on that. I probably missed a couple. Yeah, like right here is one I missed. This isn't going to be the most heavy traffic area, so it's forgivable if I missed a few. Hopefully I'll come back and find them later. Ooh. So who do we integrate now? Well, basically whoever the biggest power it lets me start integrating is who I'm going to want to integrate. Very, very cool.
Construction complete.
I think speak of the devil? No, what just finished at the Sol?
Construction.
Oh no, did it finish upgrading? It did. Yeah, give me a shipyard. And weapon range, defensive grid, colonial bureau. Defensive grid is tempting.
Survey.
System unrest, orbital museum, hospital, holographic training center. Hollow suite would make everyone happier in the system. That's really tempting, actually. But I think I'm gonna go with orbital museum because it's just so good. Okay, we're slowly headed to Earth.
Technology discovered.
So slowly headed to Earth. Heavy escorts are done. Alright, I'm gonna want to pause and take a look at those. This unlocks the ship type assault cruiser. We could get next stage photon torpedoes, which are cool. I'm more curious to see what the assault cruisers are like. We may not even use them. This may be a complete waste of time, but I'm curious. Alright, this is... yeah, you look like the Defiant. We're gonna go Defiant class. Defiant class will have 2 less torpedo slots, but instead it'll have... no, it'll have less... whatever. It's more heavily armed. Tactical escort, advanced support, heavy escort? Yeah? Yeah, I think that's what we go for. That's correct. Give me a transwarp drive. Give me that. Give me that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Dervish device is excellent here. Modulated phasers, I think, are the best thing we can offer here. Pulse phase cannons still have 75% shield penetration. These do shield damage, but these penetrate the shields. It's damn good. 3.64 per meh. These do a lot more DPS. However, we have some interesting torpedo options. 12.86. Nope, never mind. Type 8 photon torpedoes, still really good. Now we have light blue / teal is heavy cannons, phaser cannons. Holy shit. Shield damage, armor damage, hull damage. It's a lot of power, so we're going to have to get power from somewhere. Support? Well, this is easy. Give me additional bulkheads. This should be pretty easy. Give me evasion. Now, +5, but let's start with this. Putting in inertial dampers should raise our evasion to 57%. Dang! That's impressive. Now it is tempting to go armor plating or any of these other ones. I'm gonna throw in a per game reactor here. Wait a minute, per game reactor's not even the best we can have. That's just good because it gives weapon damage. Now give me an advanced fusion reactor. That's still not the best. These eat up so much power. Damn. Yeah, phaser cannons minus 560. That's crazy. Okay, well we can plop down some per game reactors in here. I guess I'm going to have to. So an advanced fusion reactor produces 30 more than a per game reactor. So, okay. We have 2 slots available. 2 slots available gives us a fuck ton of weapon damage. Okay. I'm not feeling that bad about this anymore. Shield damage, no, just overall weapon damage would be great. That puts us at 0 power. I think what we do is just put more power in the system. In the future, we might have to switch out the EPS relay for more advanced fusion generators. If we do that, really with the amount of excess power we have, we should just switch all of these over to per game reactors. We are losing out on... Actually, let's keep an eye on damage. 146, 145, 144. Yeah, okay, so it's better to have per game reactors installed here than anything else. I'm gonna put this in... Nope. One of these needs to be an EPS relay. So the Defiant is really the best we can have. Now let's compare Destroyers and Defiant. Defiant is huge cost, right? 5 grand. Upkeep is 6 and 13, so it's considerably more expensive. The power is about the same. Hull points, got a little bit meatier hull. Armor is 5 times greater. Shields almost twice as good. Evasion is 5 points lower. Ah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that... Yeah, I was hoping that the evasion would be high. That's high, it's just not as high as I was wanting. Still, that damage is absurd. 150 relating to this 40 is... What, 3, almost 4 times better? It's nuts. I'll take this occasion just to go back and retrofit all these other emplacements we have just to see what holds up and what doesn't. Battleship, torpedo focus, base superiority. Space superiority sounds cool, right? Should probably go for that. This has a fuck ton of slots, lots of photon torpedoes in here, and dedicated phaser turrets. Now, advanced support battleship is probably what I want to go with. That's a total of 2, 4, 10, 11 slots, whereas this is also 11. Saucer separation is a little better diversity, but I'm not about that when it comes to this ship. Let's keep experimental drive. The rest of this looks good. Let's just make sure the game is actually using them and not just using the image for them. Mobile repair depot. Heals our own fleet. Exotic matter torpedo. Extended shield. Ooh, no, battle bridge. Better damage, better fire rate. Definitely that. Additional bulkheads. Yeah, that looks fine. Hardened shields. Really, I went with hardened shields here. Rather than, well, okay. No, I'm fine with that. Enhanced hardened shields, I suppose, is what we go for instead. EPS relays are still as good as they were before, and we still would have an excess of 408 power. So Galaxy class, they're real good, right? They're about as expensive as these heavy escorts. They're more expensive. Their upkeep is less. Hull points are almost 6 times higher. Armor's twice as high. Shields are 6 times higher. Evasion's a full 16 points lower. Damage is... Yeah, I should probably just switch over to battleships. Especially with all these small turrets. They won't be that bad at attacking small targets. That's damn it. That's true. Gunboat might even be better for a cruiser. I don't know. I do not know. Well, let's take a look at, you know, our patrol frigates are peaked, right? There's, I can put a bare photon torpedo on it. Give me that, yeah. This is the best that these little things are more or less ever going to get. You got Pergium reactors, you got inertial dampers, what else could you want? Their dodge is 60%. Destroyers are so damn appealing because of this high evasion stat, but I should not be as hyper-focused on that as I am. Now, let's see. 6.31 times 5 is 30-something versus 2.14 times 11. That's 22. Now, this is better. In terms of DPS, if every single one hits, this is better. So, that's okay. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. I should switch this out. I should definitely switch this out with an EPS relay for more damage. And that means I can switch this out for armor plating, enhanced hardened shields. Hell yeah, enhanced hardened shields. And we're still fine on this. Fine on everything else. Definitely. Jesus Christ, that was with the... That was even with a non-experimental warp drive. Okay. Nah, we're good, and that's an advanced support cruiser. That's the best. Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Battleships are still outrageously good. Let's take a look at battle cruisers here. Light torpedo volley launcher. What? Oh, hey. You can carry fighter craft. Not crazy about it? That's a lot of damage, though. That is a lot of damage. Nah, well, maybe in the... Whatever. It's the only thing I have that'll use them, so... Let's give you... some very long-range torpedoes. What's the range on these? Range 120, 90, 90. Yeah, let's go with the longest range torpedoes I can give you. What is the longest range weapon? 40, 80, 30, yep, assault phasers, and of these 40, 50, 30, I guess shuttlecraft phasers. This is a weird ship. This is a monstrosity, and I feel very strangely about it. I will not build these. This is a mistake, and I want that to be very clear. Yeah, get me hardened shields. Yeah, I'm not building these. I'm not building these at all. Battleships, though. Yeah, let's get a battleship fleet. Fuck it. What I was seeing, and compared to our current strengths and the kind of strengths that we want to be looking for in the future, 4 battleships. Why not? Yeah, Jupiter Station's going to be your home. I can't assign you a leader, because you don't have a physical fleet yet. Yep. Just spend 11,000. I'm still 17,000 minerals short. I'm building it. Well, that'll keep us occupied. 80 Leonis. Right. I wanted to start reaching out to all these recently incorporated systems and building. Wow, really? Most of these are already fully kitted out with mining stations. It's pretty nice. I was expecting the AI to do a worse job. I know that's not very nice of me, but that's the truth. How's this going? I'm just slowly working your way through the Sirius system. It's a very slow sense of impending doom. It's almost menacing, but it's just too calm to be really menacing. Cool, you are done there. Branham is idling on purpose.
Ships upgraded.
USS Kelvin has been upgraded. Hell yeah. So let's give the Kelvin something to do. Ah, it's going to mark stuff we've already researched. Oh yeah, that's not confusing. Yeah, don't... Stop tracking that one, and that one, and that one. Can't go into the Badlands. Can't go into here at all. I guess this is the only one that opened up for... Okay, whatever. Go research in the Dewa system. Is that it? Really? Yep, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So... You are... way the fuck over in the Husnock Ascendancy. Yeah, that's not gonna happen for a while. The Terra Return League. Ah, there's our xenophiles. Or xenophobes, I should say, right? Yep. What's funny is,
Upgraded.
these are Nausicaans. I'm fairly sure all of these are Nausicaans. These damn aliens in our human empire. Am I right, guys? Fellow non-humans? It'll sort itself out. Alright, trade wind, I guess, automatic exploration. Right, you've been... No, you still haven't upgraded. Son of a bitch. Okay, making me tout the game again. Kelvin, did you actually get upgraded? Or did you get an auto upgrade? No, the Kelvin's good. The trade wind, however, is not really upgraded. You lied to me.
Ships upgraded.
For reals? Yep. Okay, you are for real upgraded. You are not. This is a lie, my dude.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, now you're good. Now you can go on automatic exploration. Congratulations. Don't know why they were so, awkward about installing transwarp drive. Do not know. Hell yeah. Well, I'm a little disappointed that the heavy escorts aren't what I wanted them to be. Their dodge is still really good. Like, really good. It's only 5 points lower. I think it might be worth replacing one of my destroyer fleets with a heavy escort fleet, if not both of them, and transitioning that over to heavy escorts, but I do want a battle fleet core. These are just so tanky and so tough that it seems like the best choice to make. We can have them, and I can afford them, so I probably should build them. The Federation is all about its, you know, ship hold points, shield hold points, and I should probably be building ships that buy into that construction methodology, rather than dodging all the things. I don't know, probably a mix of the two. So you're at war, I can't include you in the coalition, can't include you in my coalition. You are in your own coalition, the Romulans want nothing to do with me. Yeah, minus 3,000. Yep. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Okay. Trade depot. And a colonial bureau. We are about exactly at the end of our 4th hour. I'm feeling up for streaming for another hour, but if you're watching this on YouTube, well, that really won't matter, right? So if you're watching this on YouTube, stop by again tomorrow for more of this. Till then, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all of that silly shenanigery. Till then, toodaloo. Take care, YouTube.